Overthinking is a counterproductive, unhealthy habit that affects more than 70% millennials today. It has been scientifically proven to be a source of anxiety and unhappiness. Though overthinking affects every gender, there is evidence that women are more prone to fall victim to this habit. Overthinking is not the same as effective deep thinking that comes in handy for problem solving. It does not help you learn anything new, nor helps you come up with any creative solutions. There are two types of overthinking. You relive the past hurts repeatedly, or you worry about the distant future constantly. Today, let's find out if you are an overthinker. Here are 18 signs to look out for. You cannot get over past hurts and embarrassing situations quickly. You ruminate over past wrongs repeatedly, going over and over on how hurt you were, how the events unfolded, and you try to imagine different outcomes. You are not aware of your surroundings and are emotionally absent. There is a lot going on in your mind, and you're focused on dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This makes the people around you feel that you are emotionally unavailable for them. You have trouble sleeping, as you feel your brain cannot shut off. Your mind remains active and you have a hard time relaxing. You cannot get yourself to stop worrying about something or the other. You are unable to concentrate as your mind brings up the past wrongs or possible future mishaps repeatedly. You look for hidden intentions. You scrutinize what people say and repeatedly try to read between the lines. One-word responses and text messages bother you the most, as you cannot rest till you find the hidden meaning. You enjoy watching people to figure them out, to analyze them. You are curious as to why they do certain things and behave a certain way. You keep finding alternate solutions. When faced with a problem, you keep analyzing for all the ways it can be solved. You keep seeking new information as you need every detail available to make up your mind. You ignore your gut instincts. A study on intuition showed that when asked to make a choice, the participants made the right call 90% of the time. But overthinkers do not listen to their intuition, as they need to list out the pros and cons of every solution to make a choice. You miss deadlines and opportunities as you're constantly weighing your options and trying to come up with the best solution. This results in either delayed action or inaction. You make simple problems complex because you do not like easy answers. You ask a lot of why questions, which is good for problem solving. But sometimes, this tendency simply complicates issues. You prefer others to make the decisions because your fear tells you every possible way your decisions could go wrong. So you avoid making choices and are unable to move forward. You tend to be a perfectionist and are your own worst critic. You want everything just right and wait for the best time, but the truth is you never feel ready. You cannot let failure go. You make a lot of lists to get stuff done and put a lot of energy and effort into planning your tasks. When it doesn't work the way you hope for, you struggle to come to terms with it. The more you think about failure, the more anxious you get. You regret the decisions you make and constantly relive your mistakes. Hence, when asked for your opinion, you hardly have any. Your mind tells you how sad and anxious you are. You think about how lonely and unmotivated you feel and worry about why you can't do things better. You keep going over conversations with people in your head and imagine scenarios on what you could have said differently. If someone says something that you didn't like, you will replay that in your mind. You have a lot of empathy for people. You are good at figuring out what is bothering someone and are also aware of what could make someone feel better. And lastly, all the things you spend so much time worrying about are things you have absolutely no control over. Join my email list today and get a downloadable PDF on the science of overthinking. I have given the link in the description below. If you're not an overthinker, congratulations! You have an emotionally healthy response to pain. But if you know someone suffering from overthinking, be compassionate. Do not tell them to just stop overthinking. That does not help. If you're prone to overthinking, don't worry. There are skills and mental strength exercises you can learn to overcome this habit. The first step is to become self aware so you can stop yourself from spiraling into negative, unwanted thinking. I have another video coming up shortly on ways you can beat overthinking. Be sure to check it out. Like this video and subscribe for more content on personal growth and inner work.